All right, so this next project is going to be called the Text Portrait Poster. First thing you have to do is to get yourself set up. Three things you're going to need. You're going to need an image of the person who said the quote. It's got to be of their face, got to be facing you. Doesn't matter if it's black and white or color picture. And you need a quote from that person. In addition, you're going to need to find a font that you want to use. So in this video, I'm just going to show you really quickly how you can go about finding the photo and the quote. And you can do one of two things. You can go ahead and, if you know for a fact that you want to do a quote based on somebody, you can go ahead and Google them, and you go to Images, and you want to look for, you go to Search Tools, and you're going to find large. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it's color or not, but you want to make sure that it's a picture of them facing you, straight up, okay? Their face, their head should not be turned. It should be straight at you, okay? So something like this would be fine. I'm going to use this one, okay? You're going to go to View Image. If you have a magnifying glass with a plus, it gets larger for you. This is the largest that you can see it, and this is what you're going to save. And right-click and Save Image As. Try that again. Save Image As. And at this point, you should make a new folder inside of your graphic design folder called Text Portrait Poster. And this is where you're going to be keeping the image. And in your graphic design folder, which is on your desktop, if you haven't made a new folder for this, you're going to call this Text Portrait Poster. And this is where you're going to save it. It should be saved as a JPEG. Okay, when you're done with that, you're going to go ahead and find a quote that matches this person. The website I like to use for this is brainyquote.com, and in the search, all you have to do is type in the person's name, and you're going to find a lot of quotes. Some of them might be, of course, a little too long for this. Some of them might be a little bit too short. Some of them would not be appropriate. So you want to find something that's somewhat inspirational and something that kind of touches you. So I actually like this one. What I would suggest to do, and I would either write this down, put it in a Word document, put it in a Google Doc, keep these quotes with you, especially if you can't choose between one or the other. So you want to be able to draw from this at another time, okay? So you want to either save it in that same folder as a Google Doc or in your Drive, or you could save it as a Word document in that folder, or you can literally just write it down and bring it to class. The last thing you're going to be needing for this project is a font. Now you might already have a font that is going to work well. It's got to be bold, thick, legible. Can't be too scripty. It should be very, very simple. So one of the ones that works really, really well, if you type in Captain America, there's one that works extremely well, and I'm actually going to use it for this project. If you wish to use it, by all means, absolutely use it. And it's not this first one, it's this second one right here. So to download this font, just to review, you click on Download. Then you open up the zip drive. Okay, so if you have a zip drive, you're going to then open up the zip drive, and then it's going to show up in this other area here. If you're having a difficulty finding the fonts that you downloaded, the best one is right here. If you go, if you click on this second view and you go to Date Modified, this will give you a better idea of what you found and at what time. Okay. Sometimes when you guys are in this mode here, it's a little more difficult to see. So it's difficult to see things when they're all kind of scattered up and stuff like that. So if you go to this, and they're in downloads, if you go to date added, you can see what was done today. Double click the file. You're looking for a TTF or OTF. double click on the TTF or the OTF. Dock, a new app will open up called Font Book. Okay, so Font Book opened up, and you have a couple of folders or a couple of windows that opened. You're going to go to where it says Install Font, and you click on Install Font. It's going to run through here. These are all the fonts that you downloaded. Now, you don't have to download a new font if you have one that's going to work for this design already. So this one is installed, so you're in good shape. So you can X out of everything here. And the next video is going to show you how you can start setting up that image.